Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.
Richa's Roots Drink works for menstrual cramps and pain, migraines, fatigue, stress and tiredness, sinusitis, builds immune defense, bloating, enhances male bedroom prowess, and Richa's Sorrel Roots Drink works against all types of cancers and tumors, memory loss, high cholesterol, insomnia, nervous issues, flu, and many other illnesses. For your Richa's Roots Drink and Richa's Sorrel Roots Drink, contact us now via WhatsApp at 876-528-9534. Richa's Roots Drink and Richa's Sorrel Roots Drink. Richa's, a true Jamaican experience.
Well. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Trusting that everybody's doing well and everybody's doing all right. Welcome back to the Coach's Desk. I'm your host, Coach Minzy. And we are here to have a great time, great discussion. Yeah? How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Big up on yourself. Big up on yourself, people. Yeah, man, we are here. Big up to all the people. Actually, big up yourself. King Jav, big up yourself. All the things there, actually. What you say? What you saying? Talk to me, no, man. All the background look. I'm not talk, no, man. Tell me what I go on for the Coach's Desk, no, man. So, people, we're here in for serious discussion. Of course, Jason, you know so that I have to go on in a boss. What you say? Background of style and flavor. You know, the background of Shelly. Hey, I feel good in the evening, yet still I feel bad still in people because one more team drop out of another competition, of another World Cup qualifying campaign. Yeah. So, but I like the background. What you say, Jason? Yeah, man. Hey, Jason, the man to look like Akka at the back in the picture there. Oh my God. Hey, Malik, watch it now. Hey, actually, you see, if you look right at the edge of the chair, if you look at the edge of the chair now, to this hand, that hand here, that hand here, look right there, so. Look right on my fist there, the top of my fist. Let me move my hand. See it there? You know see the Man U shirt? I'm moving and showing the Man U shirt. You know see the Man U shirt? Me have my free Man U shirt. What you talk about, man? Fresh one, go on. Where's the trouble? Well, King Jobs are the style and flavor boss, so We have to take it up a notch, you know? So, I like the background, honestly. I like the background. The man, hey, fresh man, the man said me a Aka 2.0. Anyways, people, big up for yourself. Thanks much for tuning into the show. That's why I'm just so high enough fresh because can't make the people them see what I go and don't panic the stomach there, you know? Because I'm gonna put up a picture there and I them think that me I go under heavy scrutiny, you know? Where's the actually? Hey, me I burn up already, people. Beat the desk now and sing. Nasty. No, so me not sing. Me not sing that song. Yo. Welcome to everyone that is on the show this evening. Big up yourself. I must welcome my people over on Facebook. Welcome to the show. It's indeed another show we're on. Actually, we were on a watch along with the Reggae Girls versus Panama, and that one didn't turn out so well. The girls went down. The girls went down 3-0 to Panama. You know what I mean? And like I said, it is another failed campaign. Another failed campaign, people. Another failed campaign. Another failed campaign. Does the JFF take recruiting seriously? Sorry about that, a little bit distracted. So what I'm saying, does the JFF really take recruiting seriously? Or they don't need any of the overseas Jamaicans on the team? You know what I mean? You understand, people? I really want to know. Really, 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 and truly. Because, trust me, I don't know if they are interested in this whole recruiting thing. Because why I brought up this topic, and I was thinking, because of the latest saga with Javan Anderson. I listened it, the build up, and Devon Porter has always been on this youngster's case. You understand? And it something has to be done, man. Hello. Hey, right now, man. This This is getting critical. The Demari or Demarai Gray situation, it has not budged. So I'm wondering now if we were really in with a shot, if he would have come. You understand? But people, I want you to hit that like button. If you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel. But we wanted to give the video a thumbs up, people. Yeah, man. Thumbs up. Yeah. We really need to, you know, sort out this whole thing. I mean, Virgin, the thing set away. It's not a good look. Not a good look. And people, you can call in and let your voice be heard. And please remember that this video is brought to you by Richa's Roots Drink. Richa's Sorrel Roots Drink. Richa's, a true Jamaican experience. You understand? So it not look like the powers that be really interested in the overseas players. A matter of fact, the overseas Jamaicans. Let me put it in its context, because they are overseas Jamaicans. It doesn't look like the powers that be, they are interested in having these Jamaicans. Yeah? It no look so at all. If is it a case where they don't care, they don't follow up on these players? Players showing interest is nothing. So if we know about any players, might as well we just chill and don't talk about them, because it doesn't make any sense unless they are the ones that initiate the whole recruiting. I'm wondering if that is the case. If that is the case, people, I mean, when boy. When you look at the thing, the girls playing today, I mean, it's not like the players aren't good enough, people. The players have the talent. The players have the talent. What YouTube? What are you doing, YouTube? YouTube, what are you doing, YouTube? YouTube, please don't bother with it, YouTube. Not tonight, YouTube. YouTube, not tonight. I will not have it. All right, I'm not in it with YouTube tonight. Are the unscrupulous people them? Or no, just leave the thing alone. I just give up my son. The whole program needs a revamp. And again, people, the number is up and running. You can always call. The program needs a revamp. The program needs restructure. Listen, this is information age now, you know. It's not like one time when things could have been hidden from people. It is not happening anymore. People have Google walking around with. Information is just a touch away. Right now, YouTube probably soon become certified, or some YouTube pages will probably soon become certified learning institution. They are learning institution already, you know. But I'm talking about certified learning institution. Because everything you want is on this space. You understand? Every single thing that you need is on this space. I'm really not liking the trajectory of the programs. People go as far as saying that the under 20 not going anywhere. I see it in comments. The under 20 not going anywhere. Something is wrong with our football structurally. How do we fix it? Let us sit. Let us have a discussion. How can we fix it? How can we rearrange it? How can we take it from the space that it is right now into a different space? The talent is there. We are not lack of talent. Don't let anybody fool you. Jamaica is a reservoir of talent. I don't care who the guy, I don't care if persons don't believe, but a whole lot of talent is there. It's how the talent is harnessed. Can't forget about the culture too fresh. People, I feel like for rant tonight. But I behave myself. But we have to talk about it. We're not gonna win a football if I say it operate. No infrastructure. All right. We don't have any money. We don't have any money. All right. We understand that these are tough economic times. We don't have any money. The money that is there is basically aiding in multiple teams. U20. Oh, okay, I'm getting a call. Wayne Evans, evening, you're live on the show. What's up?
Go on, my brother. Long time I not call you, but
yeah, man, big up yourself, Wayne. What's up?
Yeah, man, but I feel like rant with you tonight, yo.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, I feel like, hey, now them people in JFF, me have one of them have no shame or what. Hey, as long as we not get rid of them people, the football can get better in Jamaica. Because them don't have the football in heart, yo. Them don't have the football in heart. We have too much talent all over the world and in Jamaica can blend everybody together and make a super team, coach. We have too much talent all over the world. Jamaica travel the four corners of the world, Jamaican travel. And you have your kids all over the world, yo. And you tell me that you can find the best talent and blend everybody together to represent the country, for everybody to feel good, to lift the country. put the country further on the map. Nah, man, these people need to do better, coach. Trust me, man. I feel when I tell you, I feel it, till I can't feel it no more. Cause and I like say we don't have the people. We have the people. We have the talent. We have the players. Them are spread out all over the world. Why? They Jamaican just like me and you born in the country, coach. Cause if you say you have a kid now and they move to America or Canada, England, wherever. So what them tell us? They can't play for Jamaica. Him can't represent the country.
No look so.
Hey, coach, me live in America and I tell you, say, enough of them kids that were born from Jamaica, parents, trust me, them love the country more than enough people who born in the country. And that's a fact. You fi hear them talk about the country.
Of course, they love it.
Yeah, man,
Remember they grew up in the culture, you know. So once you're in a Jamaican home, you know, no matter where you are in the world, you know, you're going to be affair with the culture, you know. Because the home that you're in, they are going to portray that culture. They might cook the food. They might go on Jamaican, Jamaican, everything Jamaican.
Hey, coach, the first thing them gonna say them is Jamaican. The first thing you ask them, I'm Jamaican. Cause the culture, them grow up around the culture. So it's like your mother is the same thing. It's like you're born in a Jamaica there. You don't miss nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Just give them a chance, man, to represent and them love to represent the country.
Of course.
So just give them a chance. I don't know what happened to those men in a JFF, yeah. I don't know. Every last one of them. Especially Mr. I don't want your program getting enough problem. But Mr. Speed, him are the main one. It's like him that bully, like everybody afraid of him inside here.
Well, we know why you call the name and specifically implicate nobody to anything directly, you know.
Okay, let me yeah. Well, all right. Yeah.
We don't want to go there, so we're talking about the
No, we don't.
entire
The entire,
team. So we're not going to single out nobody.
theater. No, we're not single out nobody. That's the wrong of me. Not single out anybody. All of them need to go. Just give somebody who have the football mind and the know-how to get a job done to just make Jamaican feel good. Cause when me watch the game, I tell you, me stress more than anything else. I'm want the country to go to my country that, my team that.
Mm-hmm.
Why man, I tell you, it hurt, man. It hurt. Cause
we are watching football today. We are watching football today, and me I tell you, say it was depressing, man.
And you me listen to her, cause me listen to her laugh sometimes, cause you're correct. Yeah.
Me I try to think, no.
Yeah, man, yeah. Me say me listen to you and laugh, man. Yeah, I laugh, people laugh. When you said you can't find the ball, and 2 times they can't find the ball. It's funny, man. Then I tell you, and I know me alone, enough people listen to you and enjoy it, because you get the source from you, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You know, you're doing your thing, man. You're doing your thing. I mean, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Come on, say, boy. We just did want to get that off of my chest. Me there listen to the program, man, and just big up yourself and just be safe, okay?
All right, Wayne.
Just
big up yourself and
yeah?
the same to you. All right.
Yeah, man. Okay. All right.
So, people, listen. Big up to Wayne. I don't want people to get me wrong, you know. You understand? Big up to everybody in the comment section. I might pass your name tonight, but big up on yourself. All right? But me just I put up the comment them. You know, I don't want people to get me wrong, you know. We don't want to only focus on getting the players overseas and ignore what is on the island. No. We need an infrastructural development on the island as well. So it's all good, you know. But somebody will say, when we get the players with high quality and we qualify for the World Cup, the finances will come in and we're able. But if you don't have a plan when the finances come in, you're not going to be able to do nothing. You're not going to do anything, you know. You have to have a plan. You can't build a house without a plan. Parish council, I don't know what happens overseas, but parish council can tear that down. You have to have a plan. And how it go, when you start out, you dig the foundation and them things, that them will come inspect it. I wonder who is inspecting. Hey, FIFA, what go on FIFA? What go on FIFA? FIFA, what go on? All right, I get to the next call, people. Caller, good night. You're live on the show.
Good evening, Sir Minzy.
Oh, this sound like we're
And
bridging
everybody
name,
in the comment.
Roderick. What go on, Roderick? Everything good?
Coach. I miss you, man. No change now. Work hard like this, brother. I'm gonna kill you, brother. You know, the dollar bills, man, bills have to pay. You know what I'm something there?
Yeah, man. Work after
Keep on listening ears. Yes, coach. But keep on listening ears.
Yeah, man. Respect, man.
I'm still want to find out. I'm still insisting. I have 3 questions for ask. The people in the comment section can answer these questions. But we still want to find out how you get rid of termites out the board.
Hey, you
It gets stink and dirty and
that I want a question. That I want a question.
That's one of the questions. How you get termites out the board?
You have to go send for the pest controller.
Well, we need a real good one, you know, coach. We need a real good one. My second question, what is the job of the technical director? What him do? What theme job? What purpose of theme job?
Why, Roderick, to be honest, this is not what I believe the job description is. No, this is not what I don't know. I've never seen the job description, but this is what I think should be a part of the description. Develop football from the grassroots level right across the island. Develop a system of play possibly to ensure that all teams are playing the same way, whether it be female, male, youth, or senior teams.
Okay. But we have not seen that.
No.
We have not seen that. So whoever the technical director is, I'm just saying, my opinion, he's a part of the termite. Third question. How many people make up this federation? Total of how many people?
Hey, you know, I don't remember though, but because we did have the bylaws online and we go back them, I don't see it, you know, so can't tell you how much. But I know, let me see if I can enumerate them. President, assistant, GenSec, probably board members down the line.
And how many people in the board
members? About 30. Rough count, about 30. I could be wrong.
So, I just ask questions in a question because I still can't figure out what is going on. So 30 plus 5 are the top people, 35 people all together in the JFF board. basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why we have problem with recruit? Why we have problem with money? Why there's so much lies?
No, you see,
Why nobody wants to stand up?
you see the money thing. We have not been getting in sponsors for quite some time. Plus, you're spending a lot of money and a lot not coming in. Then you're going to be in debt. So each time, that's why we're eager for the team qualify for World Cup, because we are sure that funds will be coming in.
Coach, me not play fully done, but me have to think like one. Me have a shop. And me I try sell goods out of it. And me not put up the signs of me have milk, me have sugar, me have flour, me have cornflakes. You can get 3 or 5 banana. How people are going to help me grow my brand.
Yeah.
If we don't go there and show some farmer. What the manager for the JFF? Who manage the team?
Roy Simpson.
Who manages the federation team?
Roy Simpson.
Roy Simpson.
Mm-hmm.
Correct me if I'm wrong. So manager not look sponsorship.
I guess they have been trying.
Manager don't. Coach. There's a lot of places in Jamaica you can fling up a big board, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica national team. Call us if you're interested in sponsoring our team. 1-800 JFF.
Yeah. That not so
like
bad.
You said earlier. Everybody can YouTube. You can't do it for your phone. Me can do YouTube for me. It's a broadcasting channel for every individual.
Mm-hmm.
All when you have foolishness we talk about.
Yeah, man.
From you have Google, you have YouTube. JFF has nothing on their website.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely nothing. Just one bag of picture. Nothing. If we don't hear from you, the bloggers, we don't even know when U20 are play for boys, U20 are play for girls, Conquer Cup qualifying, you name it. You're not getting these type of information from JFF. Them not telling nobody them business. Oh, we are gonna move forward. Coach, me just say some things, you know. You understand where I come from?
Mm-hmm.
Just saying some things when you see the naked eye. The public can opinion upon some of the things that I talk about, because me as a fan would like to know what the problem with the team. What is the problem? Is it the players? I don't think so, because they're talented.
Mm-hmm.
So it have to be the governing bodies. Something is wrong with the governing body. Me hear Bobsy Grange, little league player going, you know. And for the amount of money they got to the board, almost termite and them the money. Oh, we get rid of the termite them. Yeah, you get to me as a coach? There's never a calculated dollar for say, okay, we can do this and we can't do that. Come on, coach. People are born big.
Well,
people don't born big. Everybody grow. We start 9 months, then 0, then 1, 2, 3, and then we come up to 8.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody born big. Some of them know who they want to try for. Good night, coach. Bless up everybody in the comment section.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Roger.
Big up everybody in the comment section. Big up yourself, coach. And every blogger out there, do it. Now stop talking.
Yeah,
every blogger out there, do it. Don't stop. Beat the hammer. We need results. We need results. Good night, everybody.
All right. Big up. Ian, the big man Campbell, what's up? Welcome to the show.
Welcome, good?
Yes, man, you're live on the show. What say you?
Yeah, man. Listen, I've been listening to the program since night, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the matter of talent. Listen, all the teams that we're playing against, they are talented. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Jamaica, yes, we have some talent, but the pieces that development of our football is a problem. Our local league is not on par with the rest of CONCACAF, right? I'm referring to the Costa Ricas, the Honduras, the USA, the Mexicans, right? In terms of the actual league. So therefore, you have guys coming from high school, enter into a JPL setup. Chances are a few may start, most of them are on the bench. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, go across to Honduras. Honduras are a professional league on Costa Rica, right? These guys are playing professional football. They're starting the younger ones from high school. They're starting. So this takes us to our U20 football team, right? The male side. You are gonna bring young men who are playing in a semi-professional league, right? Most of which are not starting for their club's team to play against professional players. So in essence, you're using schoolboy to play against professionals. Professionals like Ricardo Pepe for the US, right? And you are expecting them to do well, right? Listen, the thing about Jamaica talent, everybody can cover talent. Look at today the match, the under 20 girls. That Panamanian team players more talented than our team, right? They're more technically sound on the ball, yeah, right? But yes, some of our girls are talented, I agree. But this thing about talent, every country have talent. Talent alone don't cut it, right? And what I'm seeing, right, heart to stomach, our administrators only want to sell players. That is the aim of the game, sell players. Developing the national league is not important to them, in my opinion, right? They want to sell some players, right? You sell a player, get some money, right? I don't see them want to do anything else until we get rid of this federation. Our football is going nowhere. Well, get rid of them and put in people that actually want to see our football prosper, right? I sad to say because I like to bash people, really and truly. But the JFF administration, I think they need to go, right? In general, right? The ones that hold the position of relevance, right? They need to walk, right? And that is a problem that we are having with our football, right? Because the problems that we're having, they continue across programs, because the U20 girls, the same problem with the male senior team reach them. Lack of content, right? U20 boys, not only they won't be prepared, we won't be carrying our best players, our best potential team, right? Because they're making it so difficult for players born overseas. So I'm thinking that probably none will be in the team. Something that is important, right? Yes, we want to see our local talents prosper. But listen, at current, we're in an environment whereby the football level is not on par with the rest of the region, right? The region, in terms of the teams that are ranked in line with Jamaica or above Jamaica, we're on par with them, right? So what do? We have to use our resources external, the ones overseas, for now, that are playing in advanced league, right? To qualify us for a World Cup, right? Then from there, we take the funds from the World Cup and invest it in developing the local leagues, right? As a league, because you want a youth program as well. You understand? Not only you want to develop a JPL, but also develop a youth system. You understand? So players can matriculate accordingly. You understand? Across the board. So the approach they're taking is just wrong and makes no sense, because they are thinking about the future of Jamaican football, right? And if they had gone for these UK born players from 2017 and 2018 and allowed them to gel into a cohesive unit, we have qualified for the World Cup easily, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because player for player, if you look at what Jamaica could have actually had for this World Cup, we were as good as anybody else, right? So if they are a gel cohesive unit, the sky will be the limit, right? So really and truly, at administrative level, the JFF messed up with this program, right? I'm only hoping that the American girls can qualify.
Which one?
Because of their experience.
The senior team?
The senior team, yeah. I'm just hoping they can qualify. You understand? Because I listened to an interview with Minister Grange, and there are things in an interview that say, listen, between herself and Cyril and Marley, they're probably going to, try something to help this women's team to qualify. I'm sensing that from our rhetoric, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping that the girls can actually qualify because they are our only hope, right? To see a World Cup anytime soon. Yeah? So, well, coach, it is sad. Even the case of Javan Anderson, that is so sad. Because what they do, they allow players to look about their passport independently, right? And that shouldn't be, because they operate backwards, because you want players, right? You're not recruiting the players properly, right? If you want a player, all you need to do, you approach the foreign ministry, right? Approach the security ministry and have a memorandum of understanding wherein everybody will be on the same page so that when the players need passports, everything will be expedited, right? So you collect documents, you send by courier to pick up directly, right? If there are minor issues, you forego them, right? And give the players their passports. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You see, so what I'm saying is that they went about business wrong. You understand, from the get-go. Because planning is at all levels. Yes, you see?
Mm-hmm.
And we could have had a very, very powerful Reggae Boyz team. You understand? Sitting on top of the CONCACAF octagon right now.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we want to sell some players, sell some local players. Right? So we have to carry some local players because we want to sell some players and get some money. Right? Because qualifying for the World Cup is not important. What's important is selling some players. Coach, keep on doing, coach. You're doing well. All right? Respect.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Ian Campbell.
All right, man. Cool.
All right. So leak information out there, people. Remember, you can call the program, people. Call in. Leaked information. This is joke, man. This is joke. But you know, somebody made a very salient point a while ago. You know, we need to get some beating though, because if we see the federation running so poorly and we expect to qualify, we're very disingenuous, you know. Caller, good night. You're live on the coach's desk.
Hi, Coach Minzy. This is Anonymous from the States.
Anonymous, big up yourself, man. What say you?
Yeah, let's add it, added the latter part just to make to add some uniqueness because there's probably more anonymous people around than not. But yeah, so just piggybacking on the topic of the JFF. So I guess, are we saying that right now the focus is on recruitment or development or both?
All right. For me, I think it's a holistic thing. I don't know about anybody else. That's why I clarified it in another aspect of the conversation. Because why this topic came up, it catapulted out of the situation with Javan Anderson. He did not get the help that is required from the powers that be for him to get his passport so that he could represent Jamaica. Because initially he wanted to represent Jamaica, not Suriname. Hence the reason this topic came about. So I'm wondering, Damari Gray's situation has stalled. You know what I mean? So
okay,
that is where. But I want it to be explicitly clear that we are talking about the recruitment and the infrastructural development on the island. Because that is very important. So once we have talent out there, yes, we can get them. But at the same time, our talents should be getting the best, should be, have the best infrastructure. So our league is up there. So we can have a balance of players on the island and off the island.
So is there a specific enrollment department where, people like overseas there's somebody specifically in charge to get them into the system and meet all the requirements, for example, passport, or it comes under a more wider umbrella? I'm not too sure. There's a specific person assigned to actually.
There's no specific person to do it. Some of these players who got their passport, some of them got it on their own or with the able assistant of Devon Porter. I big up Devon Porter and others. Cataract as well. Manning's man. Others out there who assist in players sorting out their documentation. Yeah?
Because, from what I'm gathering, this passport and enrollment issue is reoccurring. So I was wondering if it's more incompetence or, once it's so, actually it's so well done. You have to wonder if it's intentional.
That's the reason for the topic. I'm basically asking a question. Is it that there's an issue, or is it a case where they take it seriously, or them just no want no overseas Jamaicans to play? So it's a provocative question or statement.
And it wouldn't be a reliance thing in terms of, not necessarily reliance, but in terms of feasibility. Are they saying that recruiting overseas players would take more strain, more effort, more financial support? But the fans would probably say it's worth it because that's where the talent is right now, and either we just keep on losing or we make the sacrifice.
All right, good point. That, but I think the fans are frustrated because they don't believe that the homegrown talents alone can do it. So because the homegrown talents alone can't do it, why not try and get the other Jamaicans, wherever they are in the world, to come back and help in the process of us qualifying? When that qualification occurs, we will get finances and then we can pump back into the infrastructural development of the locals. So at the end of the day, the locals then really going to benefit. So benefit infrastructurally. The players that assist in making the World Cup, they will boast of playing in a World Cup. That's for personal gain, personal traction. But really and truly, the development is going to be taking place on the island because JFF not going to go to a club overseas and say, all right, Dion Burton used to play for this club. So we have put some of the money in this to try to develop another player so he can come help Jamaica. No, all the development takes place at home. You understand?
That's true. Yeah, that's what I say. So, right. So the well-informed fans would support better talent. And from what they're seeing, especially, if they're doing it by, which league the player is playing in and what level, you would probably say Mikel Antonio, is playing in the highest level. So therefore, then who is against that support? And then what would be the rationale behind it?
And that's what I'd love to find out.
Because I think there's probably a fraction of the society in Jamaica that is saying that the local players are good enough.
Yes.
And then the well-informed fans are saying if they're good enough while they're not well represented in the top leagues.
Right.
Then the local fans, then how they are reasoning? Is that their reasoning that it's an opportunity thing, or because
some of these folks don't believe that players who are overseas or persons who are born outside of the country are Jamaicans.
Oh, so they're saying, yeah, there's always a debate in terms of.
There's always going to be a debate, exactly. So
well, in terms of, it could be a Jamaican-based eligibility, but in terms of a culture Jamaican, how we interact, I guess, would be a little. I mean, you could put a lot of definition to it, but I guess the fans in general, I guess all fans, are we saying that we want the team to do well? Or we saying we want our favorite? There must be some emotional attachment. So if I'm more attached to someone that
fans have their favorite players, but most of all, I've been hearing the fans say the best team. It doesn't matter where they come from. That's what the fans have been saying.
Right. So the best team. So you said a large percentage of fans is in agreement, and the best team mean we would like to win.
Even if they don't. All right. You see, you want to win at all times when you touch the field, but you don't want to know that you have the opportunity to field the best team, and you don't, and you keep losing. So field the best team and lose, and then we work with that. But don't feel the team that is not supposedly the better team, and you constantly use that team, and it's not working.
Right, I'm just trying to see it from the eyes. I mean, I'm in full agreement that the best players, and I'm seeing it looks like we need to set up base overseas to get the best players. The best players appear to be playing overseas. You have to probably. It's kind of obvious. So I'm wondering if the locals are saying, I'm kind of attached to a particular player because I've seen him growing up, and unless the overseas player is 2 to 3, I mean 3 to 5 times better, then that's not a justifiable replacement. I'm wondering if they're saying that yes, they might be a little better and playing in a better league, but they're not 3 times better. Just to kind of put some quantification on it.
Are you saying that it should be 3 times better, not 2 times, not 1 time?
No, not.
Are you just trying to figure it?
Right, I'm trying to figure it out why this is such a hard. It's very simple. If you look at the USA, they're going for this. They're trying to get the best. They convinced Musa, they convinced all of these guys to come in because they're saying that, we are trying to win. So there's not a big pushback to say, who cares if this guy is only American because, his mom is American. You know what I'm saying? So to them, I've not gotten any pushback. So I'm wondering why there's such a pushback from the locals to just say, must be a reason.
Remember, you just alluded to this age-old problem. If you're born outside of Jamaica, to a Jamaican parent versus if you're born in Jamaica. So that conversation will never go away. When you and I have left this earth, it will never go away. You're still gonna have that conversation. Because
so do you think it's like a inferiority complex where they're saying
possibly,
that not everything
possibly.
So that's the pushback that's saying not everything overseas is better. We need for support. It's kind of that Jamaicans are strong-willed, probably some of the strongest will.
Mm-hmm.
Once they determine a particular opinion, but I can see. But going back to the recruitment and development, so development will take time. You agree? Probably decades.
Yes.
To get to
something I have to give.
But you would definitely say it's still a good investment because in terms of who are we going to be patient enough to wait that long? But you're saying probably in the meantime, and even if it still works, then the recruitment part, because then you would depend on others to develop.
Exactly. So while we're doing the development, continue the recruiting so that we can, and in the development, you're still gonna have players locally who's gonna break through. You never have a team where local players not break through. Look at Richard King. He's a local player and he's a fine player. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have players that break through. That will always happen.
Yeah, regardless, right?
Regardless, that will happen.
I love a nation, so. And we play a lot of football. Kids play, family. Right? Once you start going outside, you're kicking a ball around. So, and then you believe that the lack of sponsorship right now is directly related to the lack of winning and winning with local or overseas player. It wouldn't matter to the sponsors. Once you start winning, then you think the sponsors would start returning.
Let me ask you the question. If you were a sponsor of the coach's desk and you sponsor this show and you realize that every time we have a live, we have 10 people, would you want to continue to sponsor this show?
Right. Well, you'll have to show some numbers, because if I'm sponsoring the show, I think sponsor would probably mean here commercial advertisement, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wanting to get some views on my product. So therefore, I have to look and see what does the numbers do in terms of. I mean, I probably sponsor the show, get anything, right? It depends on what you're asking for. So if you have 10 views, I'm gonna, it wouldn't make any sense though.
Right.
So, I'm not sure. So you're eyes for me to.
Right. So for your product to be seen or whatever. On the flip side now, do you believe that, or would you sponsor the national team in its current state?
Yeah, I think right now in terms of the issues that I've seen in terms of sponsorship, yes, it's lack of winning, it's lack of communication. I think, like our previous coach just didn't really, exude confidence in the public, because I'm not sure if he's just uncomfortable speaking publicly, but that's one. And also, I think there's some underlying issues with corruption. I don't think people like one of the big things, if you want people to start pulling sponsorship or pulling support, you just have to mention the word corruption. And even if it's true or not, just by the perception alone, will get you in trouble. So I guess there's a combination of things of, lack of success on the field, lack of, a good public relationship, and also, the whole idea of transparency would factor in. But yeah, I would probably, if I knew that whatever I'm giving to the foundation or the federation is being used properly, if I know that there was a good relationship with the fans and making people idea, why you're selecting, even if, why you're selecting certain players, why you're not, have a constant communication.
A level of transparency.
Right, and then the winning. Then I think those, starting with those three factors would definitely get my support and the support of others. But yeah, I think for winning right now, it's having the best players, and I guess the best players are, should be coming from overseas. But we still don't understand why the issue perpetuates in terms of why we cannot feel the best players. And just one thing I wanted to also mention. So I think one of the first times we spoke, I was kind of shocked that the position of JFF president was not being, there was no salary compensation.
Mm-hmm.
So the JFF consists of a certain number of members. So is it that just the president alone is not being compensated, or this is the culture of the federation to not have
I should think so, because other persons, because when you look at we looked at the financial report online, which is no longer there.
Right.
We saw where over a certain amount of million was paid out in salary. Right? So obvious persons are getting paid. But who getting paid?
So this is $1 million.
We don't know.
This is $1 million per year. This is $1 million per year.
$1 million.
You said $1 million.
$1 million
per year?
No, not per year. If $1 million per year, a little bit of money, that man.
All right, you're talking in Jamaican currency.
Yeah, in Jamaican currency. That's like
yeah,
probably a monthly thing.
And then most of that funds are coming from what FIFA donated to the federation.
I didn't hear the first part of the sentence or question.
So the funds that are supporting the salary, it's coming from the government, or it's coming from what FIFA donated?
I think it's a combination. It's a combination.
Okay. All right. So it appears that we have some issue with the federation. How can the average? What can the average fan do to make the situation better? You think?
What can what?
What can the average fan do to make the situation better?
That's the thing.
From your
and that's the thing about it. We have to just keep applying public pressure, but we can't do anything. The only way we can impact football is if we become members of Parish Association and so forth.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah, that's what you say.
But we as content creators and football analysts, we definitely will continue to talk about the issues so persons are aware of what is happening. Because oftentimes before these sport content creators came on board, none of you would have heard about some of the things that are happening. You understand? So we basically we're putting information out there. It's the era of the new media. So information is rolling into us, and we are talking about the issues in a non-traditional way.
Okay. Do you think that the sponsors would have a say in terms of, if you're saying, look, if I'm sponsoring this thing, you should put the best players on the pitch and have some.
Sponsors should not interfere in it like that. They probably set out whatever they desire to achieve. But in terms of team selection and who the sponsors want, no, that shouldn't be the case. No,
okay.
That should be solely up to the coach.
Right.
So when the coach have an issue or the coach fails, then he will not have fingers pointing at anyone.
Right, because they introducing bias and conflict of interest and all that
Right.
kind of
So
more.
I don't think sponsors should get involved where that is concerned.
Right, you could see where that could go into some unethical and Right. Yeah, you're right. All right, coach. Good conversation.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Definitely. And big up yourself. Thanks for calling.
All right, Coach Minzy.
All right, big up. All right, so one big up yourself on that super sticker coming out of UK. Big up yourself, people. That was a good conversation with Anonymous. Yeah, man, the Eagle Republic in the building, one in the building, Tennessee Lewis in the building, Farmland in the building, Javon in the building, First Responder in the building, Norton Morris. Big up yourself. I'm going to drop the link now, people. People, ensure that when you come in, Pagan in the building. Rob Smith, J. Ross. Everybody in the building. Big up on yourself. Big deal, Len. What go on, Len? Len, what happened, sir? Like that, we don't see you know. Big up to the people over there on Facebook. Big up yourself. And please remember, people, this video is brought to you by Richos Roots Drink. Richos. Sorry, Roots Drink. Yeah, Richos. A true Jamaican experience. Yeah, man, big up yourself. Big up yourself. So, yeah, people, a whole lot of things. Remember, you can call in. So, I've not gotten the details yet as to what the information, the leaked information. Phil Jones, big up yourself. Yeah, man, I've not gotten the information. Devon Porter sent me a link. I've not gotten a chance to look at it. You know what I mean? Hold on. Me not see comment. Mr. Giovanni, I get some big deal comment. Hold on. Let me see what Giovanni has said. Giovanni, come on, can you hear in the chat? Everybody may have said, true Giovanni, true Giovanni. All right, he said, Rob Smith, coaching is a whole different issue. But why not use the many coaches from the diaspora that have the experience, that are willing to help? Also, the preparations for tournaments need to be better. Absolutely. And it's just a sad thing to know that every time we have teams preparing, even though the girls, we understand they were preparing for like a week or so, you know? And I mean, the part about that is that not all the players were still available for that preparation. So you still lack the chemistry and the gelling. So the eardresser and the Einstein thing never work, you know? We can't continue like this in our football. It's going backwards, and these guys don't care. That's from Tennessee. If nothing is changed. So Fresh God is saying football is doomed if nothing is changed. Brain drain. Westbrook is the reason for the Lakers' downfall. A long time I hear that, you know. Russell Westbrook is a selfish player, brain drain. People, wanna like up the live now, man. Those persons who are on and have not liked the live, wanna really not like the live. Wanna not like the conversation. When I say big deal is a private company. Listen, wanna like the stream now, man. Richus is onboarding up people, so I have to like the stream. Richus Roots Drink. People also remember, Coach's Desk has his podcast on Spotify. So you can check out Coach's Desk podcast on Spotify. We have put out 2 episodes so far. 2 episodes. Once you have access to Spotify, it is the Coach's Desk podcast. So you can check it out. Yeah, man. We have not started fully having discussions on certain topical issues yet, but we have just started with some of the big interviews over here on Coach's Desk. We have not done any recording to date. But you know we have the good mic and the good audio system. So we're going to start doing a recording. Just have some conversation. And if you're interested, we can just probably have a phone talk and, you know, we just record it same time and put it on the Spotify platform. Yeah? So yeah, people, we're on Spotify. We're on Spotify. No doubt, no doubt. Yeah, man. It's the Coach's Desk Podcast. That's the name of it. Coach's Desk Podcast. Probably need the link. I not that part I don't understand. I don't know if you get the link on so I can drop the link. I think we did drop it the first time, but I don't remember it though. All right, let's hear from. All right, so Rob Smith, hence why I said the prep needs to be better. Give Burton a call from now. The U23, U18 Premier League finishes in May. We have over a month to have the UK-based players and local in camp. True? All right, Jason, big up yourself. Coaches, that the biggest problem that most of us see is that our local contingent of coaches think they can do it all by themselves, which is very sad. Haven't achieved anything, in my opinion. You know, that's a good thing. And you see the part of, I know JFF is trying to get this coaching thing off the surface, you know. But right now, I want to do the coaching course, you know. But right now, I don't want to sound like I'm being braggadocious. I don't know. I'm gonna do it, yeah, man. I'm not about to say that. I'm gonna do it. But if you understand, you probably understand what I say. So they are trying their best to get the coaching up to a particular standard, which is very commendable. That should have been on board for the longest time. What is happening is that coaches around who used to play the game are coaching vicariously. And a lot of time, the youngsters are actually being taught the incorrect things. That's one of the problems. That's one of the issues. So when they reach a certain level, they have to be retraining. And that is taking a lot of time when preparation should have been towards that, towards this. Hey, help, somebody help. Help our football. Help, somebody help. Locally, our football needs help. How can we have a national team and people keep forcing people in the team just to sell a player? We, the fans, lovers, have the sport, have to do something. Yes, Giovanni, yeah, man, check it out, man. We need people with some foresight running the football. Need people with sense that see the big picture and recognize the need for planning ahead to see rewards now, but also in 10 or 20 years. Listen, win one. You know what? You see, if we need to see progress, we have to tear down in order to build up sometimes, you know. Because the fact of the matter is that the dilapidated state that the house is in, if you start to put up another structure on it or try to renovate that structure, you might have a lot more issues. If you just tear it down, you have less issues and start from scratch. So something has to give it in the football. We have to decide, say, all right, for the next 10, 15 years, we are going to lose game. We are going to lose game. We are going to lose game. And I tell you, I guarantee you that in the process of that, I tell you that some of these clubs will still be selling players. Players will still be going out to Europe. Let us try it, man, and develop the thing. Then if players can go to Europe without playing the national team, without playing in a Premier League team, Of course, then if you are playing a Premier League team, something that can happen, man. Hey. Vibing for you. Not having our best striker, Jody Brown, in our under 20 team is the biggest blunder by the JFF. Yes, Pagan. That's the name of it. Coach's Desk Podcast. Yeah, man. Hey, Brian Jane. You know, easy, you know. Give media, including YouTubers, sports writers, coaches, and other stakeholders voting privilege. Listen, referee Paul Marriott, coach, media, writers, coaches, somebody sponsors them, other stakeholders. You're totally right. These persons need. You can't have those 13 parish and make decision, man. So if you have small-minded thing, you know, I get small-minded result, man. No disrespect, you know. When I say small-minded, I mean the numbers. The more, hey. You see good leaders, if they have 6,000, amount of people they might listen ideas from. But it's just how you sieve, you know. You have to sieve and decide which one work for you, you know. You know? Thing need to sort out better people. Better. Can we find a way? JFF, this is a suggestion. I know persons are listening to the program, right? This is a suggestion to you. Could it be a case where you have, this is the era of technology, have a Zoom or any audiovisual platform where you can have a conference, get speakers in various speakers from across the world to aid in development, operations of football club, this, that, so many things, so that the persons who are in charge will learn these things and they, hey, you see development, listen, this is a global space that we are in, you know, and we cannot just be developing players or competencies for locally. It has to be competencies developing for international market. It cannot be just for locals. So we should be fair with the international standards. What is required if we're going to sell a player? What is required so that that player can, you know, be at that part international level? Come on, people. These are ABCs. All right, respect JSFR, respect. So people, there's a link of the Spotify that you can, you know, link up and support the Coach's Desk podcast. So the link is in the comment section. Jason just dropped the link. Big up yourself, JSFR. Vibing for you. She choose the senior team over the U20 team, I understand. Yes. I don't wrong, Jody. Can you imagine Fresh? She alone upon that team, they are press. No, sir. She alone couldn't do it. One, bless up. Low is not good enough as Pinnock, Oxford, Bernard, and Aldgate are all better than him. Also, Dimitri Mitchell and Rico Henry are better than Taxi. Me hear the JFF get 42 million a year. Come on, people. 15 more people. Get the likes up, people. Fresh is reminding you. Get the likes up. JC, not just your opinion. They have done nothing. Teams are improving. What are we doing? Keep selling players to USL clubs. Boastful. Ian Campbell, Oxford and Oldgate don't want to play for us, and Bernard is probably not as good as you think he is, though he has time to improve and grow. Actually, some of these local coaches think they are Jurgen Klopp when they even ain't as good as Tapper. John Clark, big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself. And people, please remember, you know, you can still become a member of the Coaches Desk channel. When I say member, paid member. So that is a means of also contributing to the channel. The house are gonna drop down if we keep adding. Of course, first it are gonna tear down. It better we just tear down the old structure, you know. Because I mean termites and chichi might infiltrate that so much. The structure probably has gotten so weak that if you just put up a column beside it, it drop down. Jody, no, big up yourself, Jody, no. Long time enough forward about ya. Coach Minzy. Face I get big. Face I get big. No, man, the cameraman. Don't be fooled, Jody, no. No, sir. I camera chick. You don't know so when you're on camera, you look bigger than usual. Come on, Jody, no, man. You know that, no, man. And those who know me know, say me no. When they say big, they show big, but we're not big in body mass. You see what I say? The truth hurts. Agree with your coach. Remember, I said I now agree with the government not helping the JFF. Take it, dogster. Any league you see with the midfield being bypassed and players not tracking back just shows you the level of the coaching education and its result. Poor players can't find it hard up elsewhere. Neo Sovereign, big up yourself, you know, Neo. Big up yourself, Neo. Good to see you around here, Neo. Hope everything is good, you know. Article 15 of FIFA rules permits FIFA to expel a Fed if it loses its status in its country. If the Jamaica government declines to recognize JFF as a corp, FIFA can expel it and recognize a new Fed. So who would that be the new Fed? Come on, Neo. Where's the diaspora people that want to sort out a new Fed? Chano Star. Talk to you know. But the government not going to do that still, you know. The government not going to do that. So that is probably me holding on to smoke. The lack of quality was very evident in the U20 girls team. I would love to know how much effort was made to recruit some more quality. We understand that 9 or so players missing still in Everton Jackson. Yeah. Simon was on his live today and talking about the game. And he said he got a message from a coach that indicates that about 9 girls are missing. So that is significant. Boy, Neville Gale, boy, I mean, I tell her, Neville Gale, no disrespect here, but you try hard, you work hard. But that's the only thing. You know, you able at, well, me know you able still. Claudine. Big up yourself, Claudine. Claudine, we noticed that comment about my plaque on the wall, you know. With a particular individual. I don't understand how I go on, Claudine. Where's the formula preach? Chano Star, I tell her, Bridget, the thing hurt me, man. Football thing. Hey, we can't, I don't know, we can't deal with that cope. In formula. Rowan Manning, what major difference Jody Brown would have made in the national team needs preparation? We saw preparation for our national team on the horse belt. Yeah, Jody would have been under tremendous pressure. Hello, people. Fresh God, I want to read this on the screen, people. Read that on the screen. Listen, man. Fresh God is telling you that right now. So, run it up, run it up. How do the JFF have money to help out other countries with refereeing, but not for things to do? I have nothing to say. I don't know, to be honest. Everton Jackson, you can't blame players for bad preparation. The team was not prepared and the coach is not up to standard. All right, people. So the Spotify link I drop again. Where is it? Claudia, turn it up. Jason. At 240 she gone now. But seriously, people, no really feel that the JFF want the overseas players them. Seriously. I don't really think. All right, you know, it is hard for us to say they don't want, because we have overseas players on the team. Is it the numbers then? Is it the numbers? No, man, we in limit with that brain drain. We try our best to be in limit with that. Hey, actually, man, hey, behave yourself, At 12, I said 9. Okay, sorry. When Neo said new Fed, who want to lead it? Brethren? Okay, I thought it was 9. Sorry, Fresh. Probably memory run away. I don't think they want any more UK-based players. Oh, so they do want players, but they don't want any more. They have a cutoff. Coaches don't work for the JFF. It will ruin your reputation. It will be your last job. We need a spy in the JFF, like how them spy. Hey Malik, what kind of spy that? When people get spy, you know what them do them? Them look castrate them. We don't want to spy, man. We just need the thing to be transparent and professional. We don't need no spy. Oh, what? Neo, where you hear that one? Come here, hear a little argument, so on information leak, with Babsy and thing. The sports minister expressed concerns. Well, I'm read that. Put up that message from Neo. Expressed concerns regarding JFF misuse of monies. If it is found to be functionally corrupt, it can be stripped of its corp status, opening door for its expulsion by FIFA. Wow. This is the latest development, right, Neo? Local favoritism was a big factor in the U20 women's team. Was the number 4 even in shape? That is never Gale. Me not able still. There were 3 more players that were selected and were subpar, but were selected because of their connection. Wow. Nepotism. They have a quota system for the senior, just like the junior team. Me think so. All right, because you see the David Davis fellow, you see Demari Gray, no Anderson, and a lot more of these players. What's his name again? I play for Southampton. Name slip me right now. But them man, they on the radar and then just drop off. Coach, one question. How much of the Suriname players are local players? Jamaica is a country I see not wanting the best because they are not Jamaican born. Well, I can't tell you no, Carty, but you could be onto something. Misuse is a fancy word for stealing. All right, brain drain. Giovanni, them need to leave the football alone. Not him. Not him, Jairus. Nathan. What's my last name? Yeah, Redman. Nathan Redman. Big up yourself, Kid John Adamson. I name the sound new. Thanks for subscribing. Embezzlement or misappropriation. All right, people, I'm going to drop the link now. Hope some people come join me because I've been ranting. Ryan played recorded interview on his show. I need to listen to it again, but the minister went further with her concerns than I have ever heard. It deserves a careful listen. All right. Big up to Ryan LFC. Big up to Ryan LFC. I forgot to check it out. Oh, it Devon sent to me. I forgot to listen to that, you know. Serious maths are going. All right, see the link there. And please remember, people, this video is brought to you by Richa's Roots Drink. Richa's Sorrel Roots Drink. Richa's, a true Jamaican experience. Ask Sean. Ask Man of Steel. If you don't think I joke, man, make about the Richa's. Ask Coach's Desk. If you don't think I joke, man, make. Ryan. Hey, me have to link up Ryan, you know. Which is what the earlier caller Anonymous was saying. It is not only winning. Sponsors will not give money to the corrupt. Yeah. Hold on, I have to call Ryan, you know. Hold on, the people. I have to call Ryan on the show. Let me see if the phone now work. Corona call upon Ryan.
Sorry, but you cannot make this call as your service has expired because of a lack of activity. Please add credit now.
What go on with the phone? Hold on there. They can't stop you know. They know I'm a call Ryan. All the phone in a thing. All right.
Hello?
Ryan. What go on?
Yo.
All right, people. So yeah, man. So we are try see if we can. Who's a tragedy? A digital man, a digital. Miss Babs talk about the whole of the money, really? That more here, man. All right, people, we're coming up with the information. Now we're on yourself, you know. 20 years so we don't have credit. Hey, Jenny, no. It's a tragedy. Chano. Hey, Phil Jones, don't stop laughing for the youth, no, man. No credit on the phone. Stop using Eagle Republic. Big up yourself. Stop using the national team as a shop window for players. Players who are invited to the national team should be the best of the best. It's not the job of the head coach to develop any player. That's true. Hold on, the people. We have the exclusive coming up to you now. Hold on, the people. All right, are you ready for the exclusive? Are you ready for the exclusive, people? No, man, I did you me have, man. What go on here, so? Hey, man, that thing with me at the same time, I see people. Hold on the car. Yeah, man. One done. Me have a tape, man. Me have a tape. Now worry yourself. All right, people. Listening time. Take out Take out your coffee if you drink coffee, your tea. Run up the likes. Fresh God, how much likes we have? How much likes we have, Fresh God? All right, 100 likes. All right, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it. All right, here, people, now listen keenly.
Is there any truth to this that the government doesn't support the JFF or doesn't like the JFF? Because it is also alleged or been said that majority of the people at the JFF are PNP.
There is absolutely no truth to that suggestion. I think that just that kind of conversation is divisive. And certainly as minister, I have not displayed any political preference or political victimization or discrimination to JFF or any sport or any body that has operated within the sports sector. In fact, if anything, I can say categorically that sport has benefited more under my direction and under this administration. Has benefited more than any other time in the history of Jamaica. I can say that. Nobody can challenge me on that. And to be very honest, I really didn't see the JFF president or the Premier League organization in a political way. When Mr. Seaga headed it, he would make the same kind of representation, and I would respond based on our limited resources. I would do my best. And under the present group, with the newly restructured Premier League organization, I respond at their beck and call, and I do as much as I can. In fact, they have benefited more. The present JFF administration gets the lion's share of the budget for sports. I have some facts and figures that I'm going to give you. And you will find it quite interesting and most revealing, right? The JFF received the largest support of the 40 sporting bodies that we support. We give monthly subvention to those bodies. And the JFF gets $3.5 million every month as a subvention. And in addition to that, they, since like 2019, they have received.
How much you said, people? How much you said? Jesus, please. I'm gonna go on again.
$62.4 million in assistance from the SDF, from government through the Sports Development Foundation. And this includes $20 million to assist with the Reggae Girls making it to the World Cup. And this is twice the most received by any national sports organization. Now, in addition to that, the Premier League receives support directly from government through the SDF to the extent of at least $7.2 million per year. And this has been increased in 2022 to now $11.7 million. So, and you know the JFF is ultimately responsible for the Premier League football program. So here again, the JFF is benefiting in a huge way. And in 2020, the JFF received $46.3 million, close to twice what any other NSO has received. And I would say that the J3As in 2021 received a little more than the JFF because it was the Olympics. We were preparing for the Olympics. And normally they also receive the second largest. So the J3As received a total of $53.7 million as opposed to the 42 million that the JFF had received. And the $42 million added to that is the 7.2 million for the Premier League. So the fact is that the Jamaica Football Federation is treated in an extremely special way by me as minister, by this administration. And to be honest, I don't know what Mr. Ricketts' politics is. I don't know what the political persuasion or inclination might be of the officers. I don't care. All I want is for them to serve the football sector professionally and efficiently. I mean, just recently, I gave $10 million towards the charter that took the girls to Grenada. And when I asked the president about the charter, he said that he would try to see how many of the seats he could sold, because half the charter would cover the girls. So half the seats on the aircraft would cover the girls, and the rest of it he would try to sell. I asked him after they came back if he was able to sell any seats. He said no. So providing the kind of support as the JFF calls, this minister is there responding. So our support is unwavering to the sports sector and to the JFF. I must tell you, each year, a total of $196 million go directly to sporting associations for subventions. And of this amount, the JFF for football gets $42 million. That is 20% of what we give to the sports sector. I don't know where Orville would get that impression or that idea. And I want to reflect a little on the fact that God bless his soul, Mr. Seaga, worked along with Omar Davis. And they were able to take sports and unite the warring factions in the western end of Kingston and set an example that has benefited football throughout this island. And I would hate to see anybody make any attempt to create division at this time. So I just want to reassure the public and the media that sports is a unifying force. It is a tool for social intervention. It is one of the greatest assets we have. It takes young people off the streets and give idle hands things to do. We are a dynamic people, we are a creative people. In fact, I call sports physical culture. So whatever I do, it's part of the whole entertainment, culture, and creative industry. And it is treated as such. Okay. And that is why the sports sector was the first to get assistance during the COVID pandemic. So I think I want to add something else, because since you open up something, I want to just tell you just about everything I can recall. Through Independence Park, we have provided
People. No, sir. What to say, people? Jesus. Hey, Auntie Babsy has spill now, you know. Auntie Babsy say, all right, since you open it up, let me talk about it. Richard would say, oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on there. Make sure say you have more tea, you know, because more is still here, no people. More still here. Yeah? Make sure say you have on tea. If you don't have no tea, make sure you not drink no water. Because I don't want these things to stay in your system. You need to flush it out. Hey, I have to take bad things and laugh still, you know, but a serious thing, you know. Kevin Reader, check in, big up yourself. Omar Dunk. Where say? Netflix. Oh God. Oh God. No, but this is serious, people. Serious. Serious. So then go provoke anti-Babsy talk about it's a political thing. Remember a lot of are you on this? You need another cup, Jay? Alright, go get it. So should I pause and go get the next cup of tea? Talk to me now. Claudia, what? Gee whiz, this is Chris. Oh, and a Christmas set now. Just March reach. Oh my God. What is the Financial Investigation Division of Jamaica? I don't know. I saw me should tell the children them to call her Auntie Babsy. And because me I look at you. We said Phil Jones, she thought the things. Alright, we are continue. Because the refresh intermission is over. We are continue, people. Stay tuned.
In the last few years, 17 million, almost $18 million worth of grants to the JFF, not through direct funding, but through use of the facilities in Independence Park, the National Stadium. We have provided that kind of funding support. And we also provide grants to all the sporting bodies once they are training for an international meet or competition. Government provided a subvention to Independence Park Limited to cover the cost of the use of the facilities in the stadium, because there are some inescapable costs, such as JPS cost, NWC costs, and so on. And so a specific amount has been allocated that once they need to use a facility, I sign off on the amount that is necessary to pay for the use of the facility, basic costs. So I can't see why anyone would be under the impression that the support that government gives to the sporting bodies, and particularly to the JFF, is not enough, and that we are not supporting football because of politics. It's absolute rubbish.
Okay, one of the things when this whole can of worms opened up, it started when the JFF didn't get the funds for the game against Mexico at the National Stadium. And then in a week or so later, it was discovered that Gibson Relay would be getting 10,000. And then the comparison started to make about same venue, same month, 0 spectators for one and 10,000 for the other?
Well, I think anyone who is reasoned in their thinking would understand that the difference in terms of the rate, the COVID-19 pandemic rate of infection would have changed. And so we have to respond to the environment within which we are operating at a particular time. Now, as Minister of Sports, I was disappointed. I will say openly I was disappointed, but I could not challenge the science. And so if at that time it was not recommended by the Ministry of Health that spectators should be allowed to attend the match, then who am I to challenge that? Because we have to be guided by the Ministry of Health, and the Office of Disaster Preparedness has to be guided in terms of how they give approvals for spectators, or if they are, based on the advice, unable to do so. And so the timing was just off. There was no ill intent, none whatsoever. None whatsoever. And I would like to remove that thinking from anybody in the public. I even saw someone on media saying that, and that's highly irresponsible. Because when we say certain things, what we are doing, we are creating a wedge between different disciplines within the sports sector. So we should always think about the things we say and what we do and how we posture, because we have come a long way and we can't afford to turn back now. I want to also mention that I am always in discussion with the president of the JFF. And up to this point, in fact, I have said to him, we will give the Reggae girls whatever support we can. And that was when I made the commitment for the $10 million towards the charter. But I also asked the president to send me the income and expenditure for the Reggae Girls 2022 qualifiers. I requested it from him, and I'm still waiting to get it. And after I'm finished with this interview, I will be having a discussion with Cedella Marley. She has some concerns. I'm going to discuss with her what are those concerns, and I'm making the commitment that I will work with her and with the JFF to make sure that we have the right program in place, that the funding is in place, and the proper management and professionalism is in place, and that the girls don't feel that they're just being used, but that we are here to make them comfortable and to give them what they need to qualify.
Okay. Just to say about something, to be fair to Mr. Arville Powell, I guess what he was saying, he was just highlighting the incompetence of the JFF, and then he just narrowed it to where politics is damaging the federation because of what is being said. So he mentioned the three politics, two type of politics, PNP, JLP, and the football politics.
Well, let's put it this way. I can't speak for the JFF if politics is affecting the JFF internally. I can't speak for the JFF. But what I can say to you, that the Jamaica Labour Party government, of which I am the person who lead in terms of the sports portfolio, that politics plays no part in the work that we do and how we treat with our sports sector. I'm very passionate about it. I have an excellent relationship with people at the grassroots who are involved in sports. In fact, I want to use the opportunity to say to you, I've been getting calls from the parish football associations. They need help. They need help, and I am working it through. How am I going to assist them? Because they have to be assisted. And maybe the JFF they may have certain plans to assist the associations. I will ask the president, but one way or the other, I'm going to find a way to assist the parish associations.
Okay.
Because remember, it's a grassroots. At the grassroots level, that's where it all comes from. Institute of Sports is doing an excellent job to prepare grassroots communities and the primary schools and the basic schools, starting with the young ones. We have an incubator right now for young cricketers. We're serious about sports, and we will do whatever we can to make sure that the sector thrives.
Okay, I have two more questions. So the first of the two now, and I'm gonna give Mr. Paul credit for this one, because he's saying that he thinks the sports ministry is a super ministry and should not be combined with others, like yours, which is gender, culture, and other. It should just be sport, a sports minister only, because it's a billion-dollar business and it's a super ministry.
What do I think?
Yeah.
I think sports is physical culture. So it fits, and it is entertainment. So it fits into entertainment and culture. And at the center of sports, you have the gender. So everything is a convergence. And the various portfolios complement each other. For me, it's a wonderful mix, and it allows me the diversity that is necessary to be creative, to make sure we maximize the benefits that can accrue from sports, entertainment, and culture. And so I would say that I can understand why Mr. Paul would say that, because he would want to feel that if sports is a ministry on its own, it will get more attention and more funding, but not necessarily so. Not necessarily so. The portfolios complement each other and they work together. And for me, as minister, it works well in enabling me to carry out the work that needs to be done to make sure that the sector is well served.
How about some subdivisions? So you have someone under your portfolio who would take care of the football side, which means I report to you, and someone in the track and field side, and someone the bigger sports, not for every sport, just for the bigger ones, the cricket, football, and track and field. Well,
within the ministry, we assign responsibilities. We have principal directors. We have persons who have special skills and ability within the ministry. And I have a minister of state who I am grooming to work right across portfolios so that he too will benefit from being exposed to the different experiences and the different needs that and issues that would arise. You know, it's more about how efficiently and effectively you operate. You know, you can have somebody directly in charge as a minister of a particular portfolio, and the dynamism is not there. I think I try my best to be as dynamic as possible in what I do. And I do not think that the sector is unhappy with me. I'm as near as a telephone call. I don't know if you noticed, my telephone number is on my Facebook page. I'm a minister who answers my phone anytime it rings. And if I don't answer it at the time it rings, I will call back. And if I get a WhatsApp, I respond to my WhatsApp if it's even 2 in the morning. So I don't think anybody has any complaint. They may not get absolutely everything they want and as much as they may need. But I do my best, and it is the best they have ever had.
Okay, finally now, the Montego Bay Stadium. I went there a couple of weeks ago, and if I say it is not in a good state, I might be prettying it up more than what the stadium. prettier than what the stadium looks like. So what is this? What is this? What when the stadium, not just the track, but when will everything be back at the stadium and working?
I agree with you that it is in a very bad state. What I can say that when the UDC completed that facility, it was handed over to the municipal corporation to manage it. But the municipal corporation has not had the funding to maintain it. And so it is of concern. Now, Independence Park Limited is responsible for the maintenance of facilities that are assigned to them. At the time, the facility should have been assigned to IPL, but consideration was given to assign it to the St. James Municipal Corporation. I will be engaging in discussions with them because we cannot have that facility, which is in our second city, in such a deplorable condition, and it is there to serve our athletes coming out of the West. So it is a matter that has to be addressed. I totally agree with you. What I can say, starting with the track, I'll have some good news when I speak in the sectoral, or even prior to that at Standing Finance Committee, which will be the 1st and the 3rd of March. I will have some good news about the track. But yes, we have to address the overall condition of that facility.
Okay, thanks very much.
All right. And I want to just say to the media that you have a critical role to play in all of this. You have to also be responsible in your coverage. You have to get your facts, please, before you carry your story. And I appreciate the fact that you have given me an opportunity to say what I have to say from the perspective of government based on Mr. Powell's comments, so that when the story is carried, it will carry both views. And I want to thank you for that.
There you have it. Where's that, Jason? Act responsible. Oh, a brain drain said. Why? Right, I know me, I got my bed. All right, I listen, and I listen keenly. I don't know. Minister Grange, you are doing a fantastic job for sports in Jamaica. Keep up the good work. And I think maybe one day we can have a conversation about development of sports fields among other things. Your Minister Grange said, she answer and she returns call. Let me clear my throat on that one. But Medea, Len, Medea. Errol McDonald. Same thing me say. It's the losers alone sleeps early. Really? Hey, big deal, man. I leave the journal. But really and truly, people, you think that cause the team not to qualify? The fans important, you know. Don't get me wrong, you know. But listen, man, we can't be hypocrite, you know. We expect the stream for the head of the stream not to be working. Uno say them not working up, and then you don't want the team qualify. That would have been an injustice, because then it would be band-aid over the wound. Travis, make people make their opinion, that's sir. You make your opinion, you know, man, and people leave you, you know. Why you don't want that next man make them opinion? Yes, God bless you. It wasn't me. Thank you, Jason. I'll just leave it at that. That can't be the significant part of it. Me a big match. Right now, United figure them bed. Case, you see it. A whole lot of things we pick up, you know. Hmm. Devon Porter said, Travis Pessoa, that is the problem with us Jamaicans. Everything someone others are there to say it won't work, and them never made an attempt. So if you know it won't work, you are God. Coach X, me not tell a man if you know me, them opinion. I'm speaking the truth. Will God love? Okay, I hear you. I hear you. A full stadium would make a difference because too much problem in the camp. So that means if the team had qualified, then the band-aid issue would have chip in. Andre Williams, I don't know. Me I root for your side that morning, but me now put no money. Hey, everybody I go cheer for United tomorrow. You know. You see Liverpool people them, the Arsenal people. No, Arsenal people them want we lose. But you see Liverpool and the Chelsea people then they want we win. You know. We don't go on the bed to ya, man. What call it? Akamada. Hey, it no easy, you know. I am a Jamaican. Does not matter where I live. I still keep abreast of what is going on, my friend. Seemed the minister was disingenuous out that answering phone anytime and always get back. JFF and the government need change and the other parties dissonance. $5 grand on United tomorrow. The great Cranky, welcome to the show.
Coach, good night. How you doing?
Good night. I'm not too bad, you know. Let's try
Yeah.
process this thing that we just listened to.
Yeah, it was an interesting conversation, you know, Coach, to listen to the minister speak about some of the things that came across in the media and her perspective on it. I listened to I'm on the road traveling, but you know I make time to keep abreast of what's happening.
Yeah, man.
And it was an interesting conversation. I think the interviewer could have done a better job in terms of following up on the question that he asked. So, for example, when you talk about is it coincidental that the Gibson Relay got 10,000 fans and the Reggae Boyz got little or nothing when the dates were so close? I still didn't get clarity on something like that, right? That's an example. Big picture. She was well informed about almost all the questions were pre-prepared because her answers were lucid, they were clear, they made a lot of sense. But a number of them you could further question. So, for example, when you say you want to combine certain areas under the same umbrella of the ministry, I think you should have challenged her that things like diversity, equity, and culture are societal in nature. Sports is one segment of society. So if you blend these things and you lack resources in general, how can you really focus on any one of them and give them priority when your time and your effort and resources are so distributed? If you believe sports is entertainment, sports is an invaluable asset to society, then have it of something which is exclusive as a ministry and focus on it. Because there are a number of different sports that fall under the umbrella of military sports, versus including all other aspects of life, which may just divide and challenge your resources and your people and what you're trying to achieve. So I didn't necessarily buy into answer some of those things, but she was lucid, she was clear. It's her perspective. She took the reporter to task, but he didn't. It's very interesting how in some part of the world, reporters engage with public officials versus other parts of the world. So, for example, this was England, it would be a much different conversation, right? In some parts of the world, it's viewed to be rude to push back on people of authority. In other parts of the world, it's acceptable because you're trying to get to good answers And you're not trying to make the minister comfortable or uncomfortable. You're just trying to get to the root of the matters that are put forward. She did call out a number of type of funding she provided to the JFF, which I thought was interesting. But when I do my calculation quickly, even though for some people it sounds a lot when you say 20 million, when you do it in what I call real dollars, and you think about what it takes to run a football program, it's okay money, frankly. Not a ton of money. If you're going to take charter flights to game, if I got to have hoteling, if I have to pay employees, if you work it out. Now, she did say in some instances, the JFF didn't come back with the details of what the expenses were that informs the revenue they got. And I think that's part of her team's obligation. They probably should have got projection before they gave the money. Right? You got to tell me what your expenses are so I can figure out how much to fund your organization or if I can fund it at all. So I'm jumping around a little bit, but it does beg the question when you hear the question being asked and the answers being given, where the follow-up to get to the root of some of the questions or to get responses which marry with what is being asked or what in the general public we question, frequently. A lot of different things that we question that we haven't gotten answers for. I didn't hear the entire program because I think I joined late. But I heard enough to thought it was interesting, some of her answers and how the reporter engaged with her. I thought it was interesting.
Yeah, man. So everything good with you on that side?
Everything is good with me, Coach. You know that we're coming out of COVID, and you're home a lot of times during COVID. Now you're on the road because businesses. You have to go back to work. I'm back in the office. Must say it was good while it lasted, working remotely, but I have to go back to normalcy. So going back to normalcy, Coach. Going back to normalcy. You do the same thing too?
Yeah, man.
I see you on the road more nowadays. So
yes. Can't do it
and
like one
still,
time.
Yeah. I see you're still bringing the people because I see a number of 100 people in the chat watching. So a good thing that.
Yeah, man.
Bless up all the people. So, Coach, I have a question for you. I haven't heard or seen anything from Mr. Blake. Is he okay?
Oh yes, I saw Cataract on a live today. He seems to be okay. He's not 100 though, He's not 100%. So yeah, that
because I know while he can talk, he should be okay, because him always talk.
Yeah,
so
man,
while he can talk, I'm sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So if you even a chat, that's a good thing. Cause we want him to keep on talking, because that's his lifeblood. So we want him to keep on providing his perspective on every single platform, and he doesn't have a definitive platform for himself, but everyone on the platform where he is, they're guests. Even if you have your own platform, is that your platform, they're guests. So we like to see how people on their platform become guests on his program. But I wish him well and hope he gets better quickly.
Yeah, man. So Cataract, if you are listening, Cranky saying get well soon. And big up yourself.
Yeah, man. So I just started to say, Coach, it's interesting. Hope others have a chance to call into. In terms of what people, I would love to see what people's views are. I know people have sometimes negative comments, but they should listen to the entirety of the discussion. Think about what the minister is saying. Think about how that relates to the JFF. Because she said a lot of things which suggest in her mind that there's impartiality in terms of how they engage different segments of sports in the society. They don't think about one political affiliation. Even though, frankly, Coach, that's hard to determine and hard to consider, because we all are biased based on how we are aligned in life, right? If I am of one political persuasion, I may try to be objective, but I might have some bias in me. We need to try to manage those conflict of interest. So I can understand what she's saying, but she's saying that there is no partiality and no consideration of political affiliation when we divvy out resources in sports, no matter who is running the organization and their persuasion. That may be the case, I don't know, but that's sometimes kind of hard to do. And people may carry grudges sometimes, just given, who they're affiliated with. But hopefully that's the case. If it is, it's an admirable quality to have, because not everyone can have that quality.
Yeah, man, that's true.
Yeah. So anyway, Coach, now I'll keep up the time. Just call him to say hi if everybody is doing well, and people get back out and start their thing, and whatever you're doing, that's going to help you and your family move forward. Get it done.
All right. Big up yourself, Cranky. I don't know the things going on.
Yeah, man. Bless up, coach.
All right, cool. Hold on. I want to go on in the chat. Who is Gaza, man? Alex a Gaza, man. Cataract, big up yourself, you know. Big up yourself. Who is Gaza, man? Alex? Alex a Gaza, man. Alex, why not behave yourself, Alex? Behave yourself, now, Alex. Yeah, man. I want to run the comment section, you know. All I moderate, I want to run the comment section, so me can't stop on the front time out people, you know. And the people them have to understand because listen, YouTube is governed by certain rules and regulation. Things that are posted in the chat that these people time you out for, even the language, they can put the channel in disrepute, right? So I want to just work with the thing, man. Karuma, you big up yourself. He said, when I used to go to school, I never liked science class. But one particular class we did have was on planting a peas seed in a cup with a wet newspaper in the cup. So I will line the peas in the cup. All right, so Brain Drain is giving a suggestion that you warn the people directly before you time them out. And Jason, he said that he does that. But some people don't care and they don't listen. So they have to do what they have to do. I not get involved in that part. I not getting involved in that politics. But yeah, man. Phone line still open up, people, but this information, you know what I like? The diverse answers or responses that are coming from listening to that audio. Yeah. That is really, really, really good. You're getting diverse opinions just from that info. There are just few. Their strong opinion which does not align with the platform. So this interview revealed some stuff that we probably would have known already and would have gotten some information on some stuff that we would not have known. Carla, good evening. You're live on the show.
Yes, coach. What's up, coach?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah. We're there. We're still match after match up and just do what we have to do, regardless what's taking place around the world. Yeah. Good night to your panelists. Good night to your viewers.
I'm alone there tonight, I'm alone. A solo show.
Yeah, well, people in the chat. Good night to them too.
Yeah, man. Big up.
Thanks to be here. Yeah. Well, coach, I want to go on record and let you know that no team will qualify for no World Cup for the next few years. None. The lady will fail also. And it's not to the spread. No, I'm telling you, the coach there is not qualified enough. He doesn't know what he's doing. He will be just like the guy that failed today. They all will fail. They don't understand the football. They're not at that level. None of them are at the level. The under 20 coach, you're giving basket to carry water and he will fail also.
You mean the male team?
Yeah, the male under 20.
Okay.
That's coming up. He will fail also. He won't have enough time to make preparations. And he will fail miserably. He will fail worse than the girls. Promise you that. So, and it's full time. Remember I told you a few weeks ago that everything is on YouTube. You can go back and type in and see what's going on. Up to 10 years. The coaches home are showing up. Everything is showing up on them. They're not qualified enough. They don't understand the game. They don't have enough experience. And they're not knowledgeable about the game. And they've been beaten by simple teams. It's not no Mexico and US is beating us, not Canada. El Salvador, Panama. All of these teams are beating us. And even if the players are good individually, as a team, they would play us, they would pass us, and they have us running. And it shows the girls don't know what they're doing. They can play individual football, like a circus type football, one-on-one, maybe juggling circus type football. But when you come on to system of play, that's where Jamaica lost. They don't know the system. They don't have the system. They just play like a pick-up evening ball, busted football. And that's what the coach in Jamaica, 95% of them are good at. They don't know how to organize. They don't know what they're doing in terms of the modern game. And they're going to be in their feelings. But it is what it is because it's proven. They have to prove otherwise to the viewers by qualifying a team. And they have not been doing it. Touchman has failed. Bin so far, he's out of his depth. You can see, he don't know what he's doing. The guy today failed. And the guy that come up in the under 20 also will fail. They will fail because they're not prepared enough. Part of the JFF and also the coach doesn't have the knowledge enough to put a team together in a short period of time because there's no system.
Investor. Hold on, Carla.
Yes, sir.
The background. So like you're in a kitchen or something, or some dishes there. We hearing a lot of noise.
Yeah, man, some people are moving up something, man, but them kind of quiet down,
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, a little, surrounding with other human with me,
All right, continue.
Yeah. The music now playing on, nobody not talking, but over here, things are move around.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, man, and it's a good eye opener. All of them down there that they need to do more research and put it in practicality, put it in practice. And it's good to show that Our league is ranked 12 in Conca Cup. How can we have a league that ranked 12 and want to produce third and fourth results? I mean, we have to go for backup in Europe or backup wherever it's from. That's the only way out, Because if your league that's at the raw material is ranked at 12 and 13, depends on which side you look at. Or you want to produce from 12 to third and fourth position with a 12 ranked league. Remember that those are your raw materials, Those are your coach based locally, Those are your raw material you're going to use, So you can have pretty much you can have Burger King money and I go in a certain restaurant. It's similar to that. You have to have the product. If you don't have the raw, we have certain raw product in us. But it's like a circus style football. If you talk about circus style football, Brookie Boo, butter salad, butter file. Yeah, we have them kind of up to a point. But if you ever talk about put down the ball, put your gun and bounce it around, even against a proper Caribbean opposition like here, 80, a Suriname, with a local bred team, guarantee you, right now we put a local bred team against 80 national team. They won't play us on the ground. We might have a look 1 and 2 brilliant individual, but a goal or whatever. But Coach Murphy asked you, I think, where's Walter? Where was the next Walter Boyd in Jamaica? Where's the next Ian Goodison? Where's the next Tatty Brown? If you could do so much players, where are they?
You can't have the next of them, man. Them man stop playing football. You have next Alex Marshall. Yeah, I mean, everybody will come with their own name. Probably, I think you're talking the quality.
Yeah, I'm talking the quality, not the, no. Come on, Coach. We couldn't say we are go reinvent our Corona, man. What about the quality?
I'm not sure. What is happening.
No, but everybody come and tell us that we have the quality home court. So where is it? We want to see it. We're not doubting them, but please bring it out in practicality. Not in those word of mouth. We want to see it on the field. And we don't want to excuse and the field was wet today because both teams was playing on a wet field. Yeah, you know. It's not a cricket match where you say, boy, you get the better pitch. And the pitch, the pitch was doing that at a particular time. Everybody playing on the same pitch at the same time. So it's dark. It's a Trinidad thing. We look like Trinidad right now. We're not Trinidad in the team, but
the thing needs revamping, man.
Yeah, and the club system in Jamaica too, I mean, I tell you, say, a one man on a club and the shares in a club, and you as an individual or a company, you don't know how to approach. No club is putting out them thing in the internet or in the system and say, okay, we have 100 shares or 1,000 shares, we're selling shares at this and that, and this is what you're gonna get. There's nothing, just a one person or two person owning a club and hold it up to them chest, and most clubs in Jamaica don't like that. So how can a club improve? How can a club maintain and sustain players? It's a semi-pro thing. Yes, and the other countries are going to beat us 7 days of the week. I'm not talking about like El Salvador. I'm not talking about Mexico where they become big money. I'm talking about Costa Rica, Panama. They have the GDP maybe a little bit better than us, but the coaches told us that we have the talent. So we're still waiting on that product to display. So they have to not.
The talent is here.
No more talking.
I have to agree. The talent is here. It's just that the unearthing of the talent is the issue.
And well, it's up there at a certain level, coach. It's at a certain level.
Remember the players are the raw material, you know. Remember the players are the raw material. But you have a lot of players here that have the talent. They just need the development. So we can't go around that.
But talent is in Barbados. That's for the viewers. Talent is in Trinidad.
Every country has talent.
In Bermuda. Okay. So we just want to make that talent is not only in Jamaica. But people believe that Jamaica are the only area. We have talent and we're gonna crush some teams, and we get crushed at the end of the day. Are we going with broken heart and can't sleep and
Remember, you have
we get
talents of
damaged.
various
Jamaica.
levels too, you know.
All right, now we're talking, coach. Yeah. So if a schoolboy level talent, a Jamaican perspective, Jamaican context, yeah, we have a few little dribblers, a few little, yeah, knock it around a salad and all them things there, yeah. But put it in a formal thing, them last. They don't know what to make around, they don't know when to wait, they don't know when to move. That's a bit way. But nice talking to you still, coach, but you know, it's good, it's an eye opener that we know that we're not there. We don't know where and we're in problem. We're at the level of Trinidad right now. Trinidad is our level. It's better we know that sooner it's better for us. That we can move on now and start to rebuild, proper rebuilding. And the Paris Association, I don't think it's necessary anymore. It's just like a figurehead. I don't know what we can do without it. But Paris Association, I don't know if any country doing that. I do some computer research and I don't know. The conference league, but I don't think they have a conference office where you can go and everything is done online. So it's not a paid position, but I don't know. It's just like we're still stuck back in the 90s or the 80s. We're still stuck in and not moving forward. You know, there's nothing in Jamaican football that's moving forward. He didn't have a physical coach. He didn't have a physical instructor to help get his team fit, and that was the best prepared team in terms of different from 98. That was the best prepared team. Look at that team for about 4 months. You can go on YouTube and see they play about 10 to 15 local games. They have it for about 4 months, and the 4 months, Duki didn't get a fitness coach, and that was the complaint. That was the excuse at the end of the tournament by the coach and some few pundits. But we're in trouble, and it's sooner we know that we can fix it from the grassroots. And you have to have a local team. I was looking not to have that, but we have to have a local team to experiment with. Any coach that comes to Jamaica has to have a local team to experiment with. You have to have a local team. Whether youth or whatever. Yeah.
All right, caller. We have to cut it because the background I get louder again.
All right. Do your thing, coach, and respect. Yeah, man. Respect.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself. All right. So we M10, big up yourself. Big up yourself, M10. So with the current thought process of the JFF quota, give a bus. Hypothetically, this would happen for the U20. Lose to Panama, lose to Costa Rica, beat Antigua, then lose to 18. Hey, Pagan, what kind of thing that you come with? In Pagan? Yeah, man, big up M10. People need to support M10 football channel as well, you know. Yeah, man, run it up. Pagan not easy at all. Where's that, the kitchen boss that just now? No, him say I'm not kitchen him there one place where a lot of moving that take place. I live overseas and this trend has been bothering me. It must. 132 likes. Get it up. All right, that sound good. We'll be closing off in another 13 minutes, people. 13 minutes. Yeah, man. It was a good conversation. We still have time, so the phone line is open. Roving ball player, big up yourself. Jamaica Financial Federation. Like a lot of intelligent people live in Jamaica, just they don't get the opportunity. You can't what Paula? You see that M10 people are sit down and wait for you to do some review, man. You need to sort that out, bro. See, one want to see a review. Oh, Paula, you got jokes. Of course, you can get it up. You can't help get it up, man. Just stay there. All right, Ian, I remember you made a comment about talent. Listen, talent is in Jamaica, man. Jamaica has a reservoir of talent. Jamaica has better talents than some of the Caribbean islands. We have to be honest. But are we, because a lot of times people come here, come watch us, and them say we're talented. It's just that we need infrastructural development. We need more to be done. So to say that you're tired of hearing that, come on, Ian. Talent is here. And I'm telling you, in every sport. Yeah, man, victory loves preparation, man. Proper preparation prevents poor performance, you know. So, of course. No, we're not sure about any use. You see you, Paula. How can the JFF scouts miss out on so many UK Jamaicans right under their noses? Lord Ravel score a brace to them, man. Go on a bag of things. Talent is everywhere, Owen. But I'm saying Jamaicans in football might have more talented persons than the other Caribbean island. Cuba is bigger than Jamaica, and of course, Jamaica might have more talented footballers than Cuba. Of course, we know that. So it's not about the size, Owen. But I'm saying the talent that we have here might not be up to par to international standard. Why? Because the development, the talent is not harnessed. That is the difference, you know. Look at the difference with the Jamaicans that are overseas. The difference with them, why they are probably a little bit better than the others on the island, is because they are exposed to quality developmental tools and practices and all of these things. I am not dreaming. I'm speaking absolutely fact, Ian. G-Man coach, because only Jamaica have talent while other countries are without. I did not say that, Ian. I did not say other countries don't have talent. You're misunderstanding what I'm saying, Ian. I said Jamaica has a lot of talent. I cannot speak for another country. And if you want me to push it, I push it. I just explained. We have better talents than in football than other Caribbean countries. Other countries might have lesser talent than us. But the fact of the matter is that they get more opportunity infrastructurally. I know what I'm talking about, Ian. Conrad, good night. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, good night, boss. Well gone. Bless up to you and the viewers. Yeah, man, me there here, man. Me just always see a program, man. Continue to do the good work we you do.
Yeah, man, big up
But
yourself.
you want more touch, yeah, man. Want touch on 2 points in terms of the Minister Grange interview and also the talent aspect of it. Me not really take in the comment, but based on how me hear you talk, it seem like people are say, yeah, talent they all over the place. But I think we have special talent in Jamaica. You can look on track and feel and say because development is key, but I think the culture has, as I said before, has helped us greatly in that.
Hold on
When me,
there. Hold on there, Conroy. Fresh God, if you were listening to me earlier, I did indicate when the caller was on the line, the level, and the caller did say to me, may I taught the things them. So of course I know that talent takes levels, brethren. They have different tiers of talent. But of course we have talent here, and we have special talent here in Jamaica. Sorry, Conrad, go ahead.
yeah, man, I want to say with the defending of the talent right now, we have just looking at what we have. We have a Rhymes turner born out here. If him to get the same development, the level where him depend now would not have been this. If him the out here, he would have on the level where him there right now, right? So we have seen when time players get opportunity, how much them excel. And even many of us or the players them when them leave Jamaica at certain age, them will talk and them will say because they never get the development at a certain age, it kind of set them back, but we still see them compete on the highest level. When I look at even the English Premier League now, right now we have Mikel Antonio, one of the top goal scorer in the EPL. He's a Jamaican, not probably born out here, may develop over there. But look on Khadija Shaw, nobody not talk about her. She's a Jamaican. She's playing for Man City. She's a top goal scorer in the French league, playing for Bordeaux, which was not the top team in France. Got by to Man City. Not the normally Arsenal and Chelsea are the best team. City are go up there in terms of the women league, but she's a prudent goal scorer in the league, and she was born out here and the same development and talent that those other girls that she's compete about, she did not get at same level. But yes, still we see she is competing and even do better than many of them. So until we can fairly say that once we see the players are getting the level of development that other youngsters are getting at certain age, then we will see that we will be able to compete, not just in track and field, but compete with other teams around the world. Some of our success that we have gotten even at the youth stage, sometimes you could say we overachieve. The last under 20 World Cup that we went, the reason why we never got through even to the second one, we draw with Mexico, just because of goal difference. And if you supposed to look on all the Mexican team there and look on how much of the ball then probably is a professional or playing in a club level or developed stage, you would say that we would have overachieved based on the limited resources. The schoolboy league where we take ball from, we play from December done, and then we probably 1 month before we try to group them up when we're not even probably get the right chemistry, but we are competing with these teams on a certain level. So in my own estimate, I believe that we have exceptional talent out here. But to me, is that the level that we feel that is supposed to be developed until we can say, everybody has talent, until we see the same level of development that is taking place in the United States, in Mexico. Because I can tell you, if we start the same development of Mexico have, where USA have, where Canada have, you face enough of them country, we are compete with them now, What we do, we draw with, we lose to USA 2-0, we draw with them here. Suppose these players we were getting the player on the same development level that these other countries are getting. So we have exceptional talent out here. Yeah, other countries have it, and maybe them now do the same thing what we are saying them need to do, what we need to do. So that though this proves that talent is not there. So we just want to say it panda level there.
Yeah, man.
The next thing I want to say is that Minister Grange, she seems like she had done her research, so it's like she know the question whether they go ask. Right? So you even hear so she say she heard it on a site. I don't know if it's
She watch the
It's
show them
coaches
too, man.
next.
She watch the show
Yeah,
them, man.
man,
Don't
share
worry
watch it now.
yourself.
Good night, good night, Minister Grange. I know you're watching. I don't know if you're up this late, but probably you watch it broadcast. So good night.
Yeah, man.
But the good to say, yo, she watch it and she said she want to clear it up. So, the interview, as I said before, him asked some question, but it's like she prepare for the answers them, so you never get to put her in that's a hard seat, but you never really get to answer some question which probably she never there expect to say, right? Because the people are saying, so even the politics, the PNP, JLP thing, so the man say it out there, so if it out there, she could have probably heard that already. Some answer what she give to me, it sound right about there's certain things where I want clarity upon in terms of even when Cranky they come on and elaborate say them say based on what the health minister says, so she does work with it. But at least we can tell her say something as even as a minister, even though the health minister them supposed to well equipped, so you're supposed to use for them knowledge. But as I said, she was saying even in the interview that she probably was disappointed, but at least even if you are a minister, you can even go out there and say, are there any steps that the JFF can do, even to your minister, being the Ministry of Health, to allow fans to go into the stadium? So even a little approach, even if the health minister, you as a sports minister, them say, no, them don't want to fans. You suppose again, even approach them on a level and say, lobby for the your ministry, right? So me not think probably Panda level that she could have do it. Because I can tell you say most of the people who take public transportation, them have a higher chance of catching this COVID than going to the national stadium. Right? So and even if you make people do the test before or in some cases them say vaccinated, so you have a less chance, I tell you, brother, than catching this thing. Than if you go tax office, go pay your tax bill. Than if you're there in the public transportation or if you're there in market. So me not see this thing having fans there would make affect this rate tremendously. Even the hospital them where you go, you have a better chance of catching because nobody now social distance, nothing now go on. So she really answered the question as how the man said, but as I said before, maybe it could have been an interview where probably them organize. But she won't know say probably when the man come interview her, maybe she know what the man there even ask already. So that me have to say still. So
yeah, man,
as the brother said earlier, the brother said earlier, so we not qualify for the World Cup, brother. Boy, but I want to say him wrong, but I'm going to surprise if that not, brother, because the things just now, some things I would want to take place. Even with the plane, she says them get a chartered flight, and seats were empty. And he said he made that the minute the president would have made an effort to try to get the seat filled. I don't want to know who he reach out to. Is it that he reach out to his friends and try call him and say, "Yo, come pay for your plane ticket seat, no?" Or him just say, "No, me not try, me not put up, me just say this, me don't know if this is the case." Maybe him say, "Yo, we not try get out nobody and make us try, just make the seat them stay. We can full it up with a friend them." Right? So me don't know what happened, but if him reach out to people, me don't want to know which one of the fans them in Jamaica, because most of the fans them they here, sir, listen to this program now. They on the other channel them. I want to know which fans can say, yo, the JFF put out an ad, them advertise and say, yo, them have seat, where if you want to come wherever, you can come with the team, come support the team. Me don't want to see it. Me not see it, so me don't know if you go see it, which means it, or me don't know other people in the chat see where them put out ads say them want say the seat empty and man can come support the team if them needed. So it's true, brother, say pressure upon them, brother, just continue the work what you do.
Yeah, man.
And as I say, when I say pressure bust pipe, so the pipe start leak, it no bust yet still, but I can tell you say this now me confident as God give a life, so this now continue for 3 years. If them keep on doing them thing, them half God just left the thing. If them can't manage it, me I tell you say, me not even say them need for. We need a different change, because we can get a change and something come to the earth. But me I say, brother, if you're in a position and say you can't fulfill some of the promises and the duties that the position hold, it's time probably for you to step back and allow other person to come in. Right? So Best up a program, boss, and bless up to the viewers and everything. As usual.
Yeah, man. Big up.
Yeah, man.
So, I think Ian, I should end the show, right? Because the caller said talent is here, and you're saying to come off the phone. See, one say, I had a friend that was terrible. He had zero talent when we were small, but he had good coaching, played with good players every day, and he went pro and had a long career. We now said the players them here are going to be world beaters. People make a reasoning thing or it's reason, man. All right. Let me agree with you. No talent is in Jamaica. No talent. So, football for pack up. Waste of time. So, we here are talk about develop football and infrastructure. Then we are waste of time. So, we are going to talk about track and field. Oh, track and field don't have any talent. Oh, we are going to cricket. Oh, I forgot some talent in Jamaica. No talent is in Jamaica. Ian, there are levels of talent. There are levels of talent, Ian. No, man, we know Owen, I know if it's something that me comment me I take about. Ian and we have conversation, man. And the talent thing we are talking about, you know. The talent them there in a Grand Cayman better than Jamaica in a football. I have never said that there's no talent elsewhere in the world. I have never said that. Ian know we are talking about Owen. Know yourself. Talent is in every single country. Some have more than some. Some have greater talents than some. Some have different tiers of talent. You understand? So I don't understand. Let me call back a person who was calling just now. All right, you're live on the coaches desk. What say you?
Yeah, man, I listening a long time and I talk to you. But let me tell you something. I try to tell you some things that I don't know. But since this YouTube channel coming, with all these younger Jamaicans who don't know nothing about football, man, and they watch the little English league and come on your show and talking like them know. Even the other night I was talking to you and the lady. I used to live in England. I used to go to Liverpool, Manchester, and all those players watching football.
Carla, hold on. You did not talk to me the other night?
Feel. Eh?
You never did that talk to me the other night. Probably you mixed me up, man.
No, not a long time, man. The night when I was talking to you and this girl from Montego Bay was saying that I don't know what I was talking. You remember that night, yeah?
No, I can't recall.
Yeah, man, it's a good while now I'm talking to you. But as I told you that there are a lot of talent in Jamaica. But you know what the difference is? Because the bauxite company them is not running again like first time. Because the bauxite company them used to sponsor a lot of the teams. I can tell you because I know. I started to work at bauxite from 1973.
So because they now get bauxite support, not what is happening?
They don't have no sponsorship, brethren. You know that? All right. Back in the 80s, there were two teams from Senton. Volvo from Ochirayos used to control by not Volvo. Black Star from Ochi used to control by Jack Ruby. You must hear about Jack Ruby, the music guy there, but he died.
No, yeah, remember you said we're young enough, so we don't know that name there.
No, I'm not trying. Yeah, Volvo from St. Anne. They started playing in the 80s, right? From down by Prairie, controlled by a tiny guy. I have Black Star from Ocho Rios, and them used to come to Discovery Bay and train by the backside field. When you hear people is talking about there is no facility, nothing like that. There are some good fields in Jamaica.
No good field is in Jamaica, sir. Probably about a few.
Have you ever been to any of the Kaiser Gong yet, man?
Kaiser field no good.
I know Jamaica better than you. I can testify that I know all 14 parishes.
I know all 14,
in Jamaica.
I know all 14 parishes as well.
Have you, let me ask a question. Have you ever been to the Caribbean at Kaiser Sport Club in St. Anne?
So you're saying
no, I'm asking a question. Just answer the question I asked you.
Well on up.
Yeah.
I'm the host, you know. I decide if I answer yes or no.
Okay, all right, you're the host. Okay,
right.
Okay.
So what I'm saying to you, if you tell me one club or one field in Kaiser, that doesn't mean that Jamaica has good fields.
Yeah, but you know, this is what I'm shit. If you go by Jacksall, because Jacksall field is a very large field. I don't know if you know Jacksall.
Yeah, man, I know it all.
That's where Volvo, that's where the Sentan team used to play. That's a very huge ground out there. In St. Anne's Bay, you have about 3 grounds in St. Anne's Bay. I don't believe you know Jamaica, man. The estate property, the estate, them sugar estate, them used to have some of the best ground. We go down a Froome. You ever been to the ground at Froome yet, man? Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening. You're talking, so I'm listening.
Have you ever been to the ground at Froome?
No, I don't know Jamaica.
There's a lot of good ground. I live in the United States. I live here for 30 years. And I go all over. I've been to England. I go to Germany. I go to France. And I look on the ground and things like that. And I know Jamaica. Even by Upper Camp, I have 3 good ground up in Upper Camp.
When last have you been to Jamaica?
Man, I've been to Jamaica all the time, man. I don't have to go there every week. No. I live in Jamaica for almost 40 years.
But Carla, I'm trying to ask you the
question.
Hold
on. I live in Jamaica.
I'm asking the question so that you said,
yeah.
You said, all right, you say you live in Jamaica for 40 years, right?
Yeah.
And you
almost 40 years.
Right, and you're making mention of those fields. When last have you come to Jamaica and go on a tour?
I have been to Jamaica recently, man. That have nothing to do with what you're saying, that when they got the field them, they change the field them.
Carla, listen to me, man. You're getting loud, man.
Yeah.
Conversation we're having now. I am saying, when last have you been to Jamaica? And
I told you, but you don't listen to what I'm saying to you.
All right, go ahead.
I told you I've been down there recently.
But you know, the next part
there
of the
is
question,
nothing
Carla,
wrong with
have you gone to all the fields that you're telling me about? You have checked them out. You have seen them. Did you watch the last game with the Premier League when they play at Jacksall? Was that a good field to play football on? Come on, man.
Maybe they don't cut maybe they might not cut the field, but Jacksall is a good ground.
All right. You said Jacksall, that's a one. All right, name me 10 good fields in Jamaica.
All the backside field them. All the sugar estate field them. All the backside ground them in Jamaica. All the sugar estate ground them in Jamaica. You go by Upper Camp. Upper Camp have 3 fields up there. Right? You go down to Elliston Road. Down by the police depot there. They have good ground in Port Royal.
What are you?
They used to play a Premier League every Sunday. They used to have a match in Port Royal. Port Royal produced some good footballers. I don't know if you know that.
But Carla,
I've been watching Premier League from 1973 before you were born.
That doesn't make any sense to me. That doesn't make any sense. Even if you're watching it before my mother meet my father and all of these things where you say. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's why you see the younger generation not learning.
But you're talking about
since it's YouTube. Brother, look here. How about you have a good feel? Listen to me, we'll teach you something. When them talk about talent, Harbour View, if you check the list, when I talk to you next time, I want you to contradict me. Check how many players from Harbour View is playing worldwide. Harbour View have the most international player in Jamaica. I go through and check all of them things there. Several European club Harbour View have players. The guys them who are running the JFF, they don't know what they're doing. They need to get rid of them. All of them need to be fired. They are the one that sabotaging the Jamaica football. That's why the football never reached nowhere at all. Just like how they sabotage Walter Boyd after the man scored 5 goals. They made Jamaica go to the finals in 98. The same JFF guy them try to sabotage the youth. That the youth then figure the World Cup. And when them done, them use this behavior business. 5 goals the man score during the World Cup. Check it out. You need to get rid of those people. You need good, sensible people to run the JFF. None of them on the board don't know nothing about football. All them do is there to sabotage the youth them. If a youth speak out, then sabotage them. That's all they're there to do. I born and grew up Jamaica. And I know the intricacy. And I know the tendency of how Jamaican behave. Yeah? I know you can't tell him nothing at all. That is why we not improve. We got too much foreign mentality. That is what they kill Jamaica.
So where you live, Carla?
So I live in the US. I work in Jamaica for 20 odd years. I already done my share in Jamaica. Yeah? I worked in Jamaica for 20 odd years. I've been working from 1972, before you were born. I work for the Jamaica government.
Let me ask that question, Carla. You have a problem?
Yeah.
You have a problem with young people?
Brother, listen to me. Young people, that's why you see a lot of them not live long. Because they have a bad tendency towards the elders. They don't listen. If you have your son there, talk to him, they want to listen to what you say. And you are your father. Are your mother?
You're not answering me still enough.
I don't say the problem what I have with young people because they don't listen like you.
So I don't listen, and I've been listening to you from you on the call. No, sir. That means I'm hang up.
No, you try to tell me. You try to tell me.
Every time I try
to tell you something about the.
But every time I try to talk,
brother, I'm trying to tell you something about the play field, and you are asking me when the last time I've been to Jamaica.
But you never let me
finish. Like I don't know what I'm saying.
But you never let me finish the part of the question. So you're
all right. Sorry about that. All right, sorry about that. Tell me now. Yeah, let me listen. You know.
No, man, I'm listening. You.
All right, let me listen. You know, you go ahead.
No, but I was asking you when last have you been to Jamaica?
And I told you.
You see, you're not listening. You're not listening, Daddy. You're not listening. You say you're gonna make me listen. You know, listen, man. It's not a monologue we're having in this. It's a dialogue.
Yeah, it's a dialogue. Yeah.
Come on, man. If we're gonna make it.
Yeah, but going to Jamaica.
You see.
And the players them not.
Right. Yeah.
But you're not saying what you want to say, brother.
Because every time I say
we are talking about good players.
Every time I ask the question, I'm reach a particular point. You saw yo. Come on, man.
All right, you go ahead.
No, man, me not say nothing more, man. You have a minute to go. Utilize.
Yeah, but what we are talking about is the quality player. The field don't have nothing to do with it. It's all because Jamaica don't pay the player them to play like England. That's why England is on top. Because all these billionaires buy those team and paying the player them good salary. It's not about us selling better than Jamaica player them. No. But you need to vote out the JFF.
I cannot vote.
Go and join the organization. Yeah, look at it.
You have 20 seconds to go.
All right, listen now. Do you know that in the 70s and the 60s, when SDC used to run Jamaica and have all the IPA thing there, you know that it's the same Labour government. The same Labour government when they win 1980. All that woman when you talk about name Babs Green, it's everybody woman that you know.
All right, your 20 seconds is up.
Yeah. All right, nice talking to you, man.
Boy,
and then mash up Jamaica.
I wish I could say the same thing in a Blair. I wish I could say the thing.
Brother, you can't say like what I'm saying because you're afraid of them, you know.
No,
I
man.
go in the inner city.
Well, I know you say nice talking to you. So I'm saying I wish I could say the same thing because we never have a conversation.
Okay, sorry about that.
It was a
and they mash up the Jamaica in the Labour government. That's why you know have no skill and something like that. Put the young people them to suffer. I'm telling you from what I know. Anyway, I'm going to listen to your program now. Go ahead.
All right, big up yourself. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, man, all right. Big up yourself.
Hey, you see you with JFF, Ferran? Oh, Lord. You see you with JFF, Ferran? Both I'm on them thing that you know. And the Last Supper. Anyways, people. No, listen to me. Hey. You know that I respect elders. As a matter of fact, I respect everybody. Even the little children, I will apologize to. You understand? So I respect everybody. And one thing that I have a problem with in terms of the older folks, they say the young people don't listen, you know. But trust me, you know, many times, you know, some the older folks don't listen, you know. Every time we reach a part of the conversation, say, when last have you been to Jamaica? And me tell you already. A good laugh me get still. Big up yourself, Blair Boyd. Hey, you see the feel them where your name Blair Boyd? Let me tell you this. Them feeling are good. Them feeling are good. Blair Boyd, big up yourself. I respect you as an elder. But trust me, them feel that not to the part of a conversation that I could have get to say something. No, man, I have to take the beat up from the elder, man. We can't fight back. You know. I want to say me if it hang up on the elder and them something there, you know, which I wouldn't do still, you know. But trust me, sometimes the elders them don't listen. Because they feel me, I go back to it because I never get a chance to say it while we were talking. Well, while he was talking. These feel that he mentioned, he can't tell me 10 feel all now, you know. All right. Why would the league would be played up by Huey, Jacksal, and if you see the field where them play on Jacksal the other day, in good condition, but trust me, some inspection come do on the field there. It not ready for international game. Kaiser. The man tell him about Kaiser. Kaiser feel ill and gully, you know. Of course, we need field to be upgraded in Jamaica. You feel them not ready? We have the best of the worst, of course. Look at me, never listen at all. But boy, every time I try to make the point, because the point that I make is that when last have you been to Jamaica and go to the fields that you made mention of? And you say many of them are the backside company. When last have you been to those fields? Yeah? You might come to Jamaica, but have you been to all of those fields? Hey, you know, so on the savage though. Yeah, Travis. Well, say me never listen. The man say me not listen, and I him control the conversation, you know. Every time if you ask a question, you know. But that's the thing. That's the thing. I will say. The senior folks say that the younger folks don't listen, but the senior folks, all they do is talk, and we have to be listening, and then they say that we don't listen. Somebody help me out there. Somebody help me out there. Please and thanks. Because where's the hot chili? A sweet pepper. Oh my God. Where's Richard when we need Richard? Oh God. Oh God. Come on, Richard. Come on, Richard. Where you are when we need you. And it's a plethora of personnel from outside of the country have come, watch talent. Talent has gone to them, and they indicate that the island has exceptional talent. You remember the coach that I brought on the show? What's his name again, man? The man that is coaching in the USL with. He's from England. What's his name again? He's gonna be coaching L.A. Lewis and Peter Lee Vassell. You hear the man say? Stay there. Talent is here, man. Just no structure, Rockford. Simple and plain. Because if you have the bag of cement them there, and you don't have any block, you don't have any steel, you don't have the workmen them, if cement them are going to stay and hard up. You can't mix no mortar. You don't have no sand. You don't have none of these things. You don't have no stone. Come on, man. Wayne Thomas, I doubt that, you know. They say, I'm hot up the show. Say, I'm more like him grandfather. Karumi, I disagree with you on that. So no football me I talk about Ian. Karoom, I disagree with you on that. I don't think the coaches are the ones that hype the players. I think the fans hype the players. Most times the coaches are very coy about the player's ability. You never see a coach. Well, I've never seen it. A hype up a player. You understand? So I think it's more the fans and supporters of those youngsters. A football me I talk, of course, Ian. You know, football me I talk about. Yeah, man. No, pagan. Talent is there. What kind of potential? Talent is here. Talent is the raw material, you know. No, me no have no coach or hype players. Exactly. And it get to the players them head and them feel indispensable. Anyways, people, like I said, the show is going to end now. And Ian, Panama players, and like I said, I made reference to the Caribbean, and you made mention to the Central. It could be a case where the Central are more talented than the Jamaicans. And one contributing factor is the exposure. And I have been saying that, and others have been saying it. Yeah? You know, we hype up the players them in terms of the fans. Give man name Neymar, Messi, Salah. People they hype up the man them. I've never seen a coach hype up a player. Yo, man, the best thing on this and that. The coaches are mainly cagey in their highlighting of the players. When they ask about which player, they speak about a team effort rather than highlighting a one player. Football me I talk about Ian. No football we are talk about tonight. But Ian, we know we're not gonna agree, but that's the beauty about individuals and people. We don't share the same views. And that possible. Yeah, man, a whole heap of talent you have, man. Most times when our youths them go overseas in the colleges, them star up the place, man. Stir up the place. You know? Anyways, I got to run. Yes, Wun. Very well said, Wun. It's like they are saying that I probably think Ian and Pagan are saying that talent not supposed to be mentioned when it comes on to Jamaican. But I did make it clear that talent can be classified in tiers. And sometimes that is as a result of the developmental tools that is at their disposal. Of course, Panama is doing something great, both on all footballing sphere. Thank you, Wun. Thank you. Thank you. And you see our kinetic intelligence that has to be attributed to the talent, you know. If you check out most times, probably in the latter stages now, in this era, you might have less talented children because they are not going out to play again and all of these things. Boss I pick them up at school. But you check some back in the days, man, you have talents where one youth can play multi-sports and all of these things. You don't call that talent because what? They have high kinetic intelligence. So I don't know what Ian is saying. Don't know what Pagan is saying. That's the norm, Travis, but that's a part of the hype. That's a part of the hype. That's what I'm saying. And actually, we know it's a talent in every country. But at Jamaica, we are talking about. So, we're not going like say talent now in Jamaica and it elsewhere. Oh, no reason, someone. We not tell them the truth. So why you wouldn't agree with that, Ian? They make you look so. And that may I say, but Central America might be more talented than us. And then when you go over in Europe, those players might be, and you notice the word might, because sometimes the exposure that these persons get would cause them to develop more rapidly. And they would have been years above us. Bridging, me involved in a sport for me. I look at you. I play a sport. I mean, nah, stop the talent there. Nah, stop the talent there. It's just the development of the talent, the unearthing of the talent. Anyways, a long time I say me I go cutting up people. Big up yourself. Thanks very much. It was a very good stream. We appreciate it. Thanks again for tuning in. Until next time, a little style and flavor. And please remember that this video also is brought to you by Richa's Roots Drink. You'll be hearing from our sponsors as we close out this video.
Richa's Roots Drink works for menstrual cramps and pain, migraines, fatigue, stress and tiredness, sinusitis, builds immune defense, bloating, enhances male bedroom prowess, and Richa's Sorrel Roots Drink works against all types of cancers and tumors, memory loss, high cholesterol, insomnia, nervous issues, flu, and many other illnesses. For your Richa's Roots Drink and Richa's Sorrel Roots Drink, contact us now via WhatsApp at 876-528-9534. Richa's Roots Drink and Richa's Sorrel Roots Drink. Richa's, a true Jamaican experience.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.